Hello, hello, welcome. We are we are doing some fan fiction Friday. It is inspired by the Designing Women's sitcom. And this is called Sugarbakers. And we are having so much issue with our computer, we didn't realize we unplugged it. Like, wait a minute. So we're like monitoring everything, like, oh my goodness, of course, right when I'm getting ready to go live, I unplugged my computer. So yes, I'm just kind of looking at everything. I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. So I apologize that we're a little behind schedule. But we are just checking everything out. Perfect. There is. Okay, perfect. But yes, this is Sugarbakers. This, of course, is designed in the style of. Oh, I don't like the roof. Let's jump into build by really quickly. The Designing Women house. So if anyone's ever seen Designing Women, this is the house, inspired by the house, of course. I don't like that roof. First, it's like I kind of wanted the whole roof to cover, but then we have. So I'm just like, it is Designing Women, so we are going to be designing and remodeling not only our home, but everybody else's too. So that is awesome. And I'm just checking everything. Hope everyone is having a good night. Excellent. Hello, everyone. Perfect. Sorry, now I had to move my desk. And, oh my goodness. All right. Well, this is the joys of all of this. Okay, so here are our cast of characters. So we'll just hit play. This, of course, is the Designing Women's house. This is Reese Sugarbaker. She is, we imagine, the story is that she is the adopted daughter of Julia Sugarbaker and named her Reese Sugarbaker. This is Reese Sugarbaker. Julia had a boyfriend named Reese Watson. So that is Reese Sugarbaker. And we are going to look for a job because we have yet to become a full-fledged designer. So let's look for career, find job. And see what's happening. and she is going to become an interior decorator. So it says interior decorator. Being an interior decorator is about two things: having a good eye for design, building relationships with clients, having people skills, and some artistic vision will lead to a bright future and possible recognition. You may start small with some simple home renovations, but eventually, with enough hard work, bigger clients, and buildings could get you the recognition you deserve. How very exciting! And of course, now hiring interior color consultant. Okay, median gig pays 600 simoleons. Very nice. Now, oops. We were going to change the money because she does have a lot of money, but that's all right. Okay, so let's check for gigs. I'm gonna reset the money. So the way that I forgot that I'm playing with mods. Let's just do here. Let's do money 86.93. Oops, how did that get away from me? Money. We are gonna start with 86.93. Oh, my numbers. Hello, money 96. 86, 93, because the series began in 86 and then it ended in 93. So that is how we're going to start their money. Just kind of a nod to the original series, and then that way she has something to build up to and grow. We give her a lot of money to start decorate the house. We didn't mean to get that much money. Now, other characters in the show. How about we get Julia. I am gonna call her Julia by accident, but Reese Sugarbaker. Let's go down here. Now this here is Toni Bouvier. We are thinking that maybe she is our story is gonna go is that she is the daughter of Anthony and Etienne, who was played by Cheryl Lee Ralph and Meshach Taylor. They got married in season 7. So we're thinking maybe this, they had a daughter at the same time as Julia adopted. And at the same time, Julia's son Payne had a daughter. And this is Hayden Mcllory. Hello, Hayden Mcllory. And they're like the bookkeeper. They're the Charlene of the group. And then let's have, she's still on her computer. Nope, perfect. Oh, there, she's right there. Hello. So they all kind of grew up together is how we're kind of thinking this story goes. And, there's not really any conflicts, but maybe there will be. But this is really just to explore Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator. Oh, and they have money. Oh my goodness. Let's turn. They have a lot trait that gives them those pixies. Why not? They deserve those pixies. Let's keep it light. That nice bit of small talk. Yes, we'll say, yes, you like small talk. Very nice. Oh, hello, notification wall. Sunset. Now, did we look for gigs yet? No, we're just going to chat for a second. Now, let's get Reese to look for gigs. All right, they can do a room renovation and they can do another room renovation. Let's go. Oh, this is the Munch family. We know them. They, of course, are in Windenburg. So, and then she has a new memory card has been added to Reese's inventory. Use it to manage the photos that were taken during an interior decorator gig. Perfect. Now, when does this start? This starts Monday at 9 a.m. and it is Sunday afternoon. So Sims Day Monday, Reese will go off to that first job and they have to visit client lot, get to know the client, take before photos, enter build mode. Oh no, you just have to go Piddle. All right, let's go to Piddle. We don't want any accidents. And then Reese. Oh goodness. Let's go back to career. Oh, wait, whoa. They have to take photos, reveal newly decorated space to client. Okay, perfect. So Dream Home Decorator, we have never played it, so it'll be exciting to see what happens. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. I can only imagine what can go wrong. All right. Now, I wonder what skills they need. Does she need to work on any skills? No, it doesn't say what skills she needs. Okay, well, maybe we'll talk to Hayden, tell you an unbelievable story about, I don't know, the job I just got being an interior decorator here in our interior decorator space at Sugarbaker's. Now, of course, that would be, Reese is adopted by Julia. So Hayden is technically her niece, right? That would be, even though we think they're the same age. The series ended in 1993, so about 33 years ago, which is wild to think about. So that's kind of, wild. But maybe they grew, and maybe they didn't really grow up together. Maybe, Payne, there was an episode where Payne got married, but then they had some marriage issues and Payne tried to move back home, and he worked in publishing. So maybe they lived in New York. Maybe, they went different locations. We'll bring back Toni. So this is Hayden, that's Reese, and this here is Toni. Even though her name is Antoinette, we think that she goes by Toni. Her mother's name is Etienne, and they got married in season 7. So let's just join the conversation, tell a funny story. And then there's somebody at our door. Of course, it's a fairy. The fairies do like to travel from hello, Oberon. Of course, Oberon's always traveling. I don't know, maybe he wants to, we'll have Toni go, we'll have Reese, she's the star, go talk to, let's do a friendly introduction. Maybe we're going to decorate a fairy home. Why not? Oh, she's still chatting. We'll end that chat and go talk to Oberon. Oberon's just going to come on in. All right. Now, I haven't decided if I wanted this to be a business so people will just come in versus residential rental upstairs. We just don't want, we haven't really. Hello, Simnico. How are you? Nice to see you on the Twitch. We, of course, are playing our Designing Women fan fiction. Nice to see you. And now we're just chatting. Unfortunately, her assignment, this is Reese Sugarbaker. Reese is not going to job until tomorrow. They don't start their assignment until 9 a.m. So that's wild. And then they'll do all those things. But of course, it's Sims Day Sunday. And then we are just chatting. And of course, this is Toni. This is Hayden. Of course, Oberon. It seems like the fairies always come for a visit. It's kind of just like, they just travel everywhere. They're so friendly. Be interesting if they brought gifts. And of course, he doesn't have wings because only fairies, I have it set that they can only be in his film. So the backstory is, if you've ever seen the series Designing Women, the Designing Women took place, it's the sisters in Designing Women were Suzanne and Julia Sugarbaker. So Suzanne and Julia Sugarbaker were sisters. They had a design business called Sugarbaker and Associates. And then these characters did not exist in this show. They're just my fan fiction. I'm thinking that when the show ended, maybe if there was in 1993, season 7, that if there was ever a season 8, maybe Julia Sugarbaker adopted Reese. So I'm thinking she adopted Reese, named her Reese Sugarbaker, because in the series, Julia had a boyfriend named Reese Watson, and he died, and so maybe she named Reese after him in honor, and maybe there were maybe the I don't have a full backstory of like how she became into adopting, but there's also Julia had a son named Payne, and his name was Payne McElroy, and so thinking that Hayden, his daughter, was named after Payne's dad, Hayden, and so we're thinking they're the same age. They're all probably like 32, 33, 34, 30, and so technically Hayden is Reese's niece. And then they had another character who got married in season 7, Anthony. Anthony and his wife, Etienne, got married. And so we're thinking that maybe, and the actors in real life are all passed away. Like the actress who played Julia passed away. The actor who played Anthony passed away. So we're thinking this is Anthony's daughter. And her name is Antoinette, but we'll all call her Toni. So that is the backstory, and they're all here at Sugarbaker's, and they're all living together. In the original, oh, that's a television. I didn't realize that was a TV. So we'll turn that off. The only person who lived here was Julia Sugarbaker, so she like changed her house into a interior design firm. She lived upstairs, and these three will live upstairs, and the comedy ensues. If there's comedy in the game, right? Who knows? Maybe. So that is the backstory. Now, I made their living room was always kind of, just samples or supplies. And so it always kind of had like an eccentric kind of look to it. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with it. Yeah. And that is Sugarbaker's. Now, they have no skills. So what I'm thinking, so we're just getting them to get to know each other. I should have like cheated everything and gave them all the things, but I was like, oh, Oberon was still here too. All right, Oberon. Well, we'll send Oberon home. Oh, and there's somebody else coming. Or maybe they were there and they disappeared. Of course, it's raining here in New Crest. And the series traditionally took place in Atlanta, Georgia. Excellent. Now, they do have that television. So what I'm thinking, I kind of want to get their cooking skills up. Maybe Oberon's looking for a job. Do you want to be a delivery driver? Excellent. All right. See you later, buddy. All right. Oh, what do we have with Toni? Toni is uncomfortable. Oh, the Zeds and hunger. All right. Well, and Hayden is getting hunger. So we'll have Hayden create a salad. So that'll help her have dinner or serve dinner. We'll do a garden salad. So that will work on her cooking skills. Sounds interesting. Is this a legacy type or thing, or do we just follow the main character until it's complete? So my goal is really just to play with Dream Home Decorator, and so that's kind of where I was going with it, just to see, because I've never played Dream Home Decorator, so I want to see, is Dream Home Decorator fun? And if not, why, let's play with, this legacy, this idea of, of a sitcom. My main dream in life is to be a writer. So telling like a sitcom writing is sometimes always hard. I think that's what I'm trying to explore. Like, can I do a live stream and try to tell a story within the gameplay? I think it's easy with like Let's Plays where you're editing and you can kind of guide the story, because sometimes it's not, playing the game just is kind of simple, right? And then it's like, oh, is this even is this boring or is this, where's the story? But so that's kind of where I'm always struggling with. Yes. So film is my is my degree in screenwriting. And so that's where I'm trying to be, creative and clever, trying my best. Um, I think it's always hard because you want to tell I really, of course I don't always want to use mods, but um, I'll have everyone grab a serving. Um, it's always, you want to direct them. Go, no, why are you going there? Like this, why? Just no, where are you going? And so yeah, so that's kind of where I struggle with, live streaming. But and I think playing with Dream Home Decorator, is there going to be enough drama or so that's why I decided to go live with this story, and then we'll have her put away. But there's, the daily tasking, which is, sometimes not exciting. Like if I was, oh, where is she going? She's going to that bathroom. Oh, darn. I always forget you have to, every sink has to be selected for a type. And like those things you can edit out, when you're doing your Let's Plays on YouTube. All right, will she go to her bedroom? No. Okay. Let's go upstairs. I don't think I've assigned beds either. So here's the upstairs. We never saw the upstairs. Well, maybe a couple of times, but not maybe just in a bedroom. So this is Toni's bed. We'll give that to Toni. And then this is just an office or guest room. We're thinking at one upon a time, maybe this was 2 rooms and they just split it to put in the bathroom. So that is a dream. To do a bigger story, but it's just the whole concept of not being able to direct them, like I want you to go, because sometimes that's I think the challenge in a Let's Play too. But and let's change the sink type. But that is a goal. That is I definitely have a story in mind where I wanted, no, let's not make that kitchen, let's make that bathroom. I have like this whole Yuki and Candy Bar story. Why not, we'll use this toilet that I was hoping to try to do. So that is a dream. That is a goal. But the voice acting and characters, of course, there's a lot of negativity with AI. And I was like, well, but there's some really good AI voices and software. And you're just like, oh, but I just don't want to, people to hate me for that. Just how do you find the actors? Unfortunately, I don't. I know actors, but they're kind of, I don't know. They're very focused on like, no, I want to do something more important. I want to do theater. I want to do a movie, not just a project. It's interesting. The actors I know, but it's a little, All right. So I wonder, does she need, let's work on charisma. So we'll go upstairs to her bedroom and maybe have her work on her charisma. The logistics are total, and I just don't want too many mods. Which is kind of like, well, what do I really want, right? Like, do I want to tell a good story with directing the characters? So that's where mods come in handy. But then it's like, I like to see what I can really do with the game itself. All right, how about we'll brush your teeth. Get that hygiene up. And then we'll have her work on her charisma. So that way, maybe that helps with clients and introduction. And Toni's off to bed. Thank you, Toni. And then Hayden, why don't we just get you to sleep too? Now, do we really need the other 2 characters? Not really. I have two other characters who live off two male characters that I created, but I don't know how they're going to fit into the story just yet, especially with the focus just being Dream Home Decorator. Because they all can't go. Because I was like, in my brain, I was like, oh, they'll all just go and help out. But really, it's one character goes, right? Because it's the interior design. And then, and then what are they really doing? Because I'm the one who's going into build mode to decorate. It'd be kind of funny if you could make them do it and just like items appeared. Oh yes! Oh my goodness, the very veggie yes. Yes. Well, yeah. I so on that I'm hoping that Owen is gonna. So my goal is that every generation will have an heir and a spare, and the spare will always stay in the family home, and then we'll when the story kind of goes slowly with with the heir, we'll jump back and forth to the spare. That's my goal for every generation. So my goal for Owen is he'll stay at the shop, and maybe he'll turn Broxton's into, I don't know, a bar or a club, or sell his art. Because I do think it'd be nice if he got into like music, because Broxton plays the guitar, so maybe Owen starts a band. All right, Reese, how are you doing? Reese is doing great. Now we're gonna get her off to Zed's, just because her design thing starts at 9 in the morning. And it's gonna be weird to play with like speeding up. Like when I film the Let's Plays, I always play it at normal speed, just because if something happens, like the monster under the bed, like if that was sped up, I might not have seen it. So that's where it's like, okay, do I speed this up? Probably, because I'm sure there's not going to be a monster under the bed, but there could be a robbery. Oh, I didn't think about that. So let's assign right bed wall, because I don't think I assigned any of these beds either. Now, unfortunately, I'm not too sure what I really wanted to do with her room and this space, so I didn't do anything with it, which is unfortunate, but. So yes, you do speed things up when they do the boring stuff though. And I do miss some, right? Good screenshot opportunities. It's so true. So it's like, for me, that's why sometimes it takes me a while to put out videos, because I'm just, to me, it takes 30 minutes. A Sims Day 30 minutes. See that? Oh, wow, that was so fast. And well, I don't want her to burn anything down. Well, I mean, she has a decorator. She could. All right, let's try cooking. Oh, I wanted it to be Reese. Serve breakfast, eggs and toast. Excellent. She has a practice makes perfect sim. Oh, and Toni, let's get you to bladder. Yep, sorry. And then Reese, are you up? Or yes, Reese is up. This is like the biggest house I've ever played in. You're just like, where is everybody? And then they blend in with all the clutter. Like, oh, are you clutter? We'll have her just sit there. We might need somebody who has a fire extinguisher. Nope. All right. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Reese has a decorative gig in 1 hour. Get to the client's lot on time. I have my wrong glasses on too. That's also might be a problem. So Reese has a decorator gig in 1 hour. Get to the client's lot on time to chat with them about what they are looking for before starting renovations. Perfect. Still haven't gotten used to doing Let's Play videos. Feeling kind of lost. I that's kind of I think, oh no, damn it. I just swore, I apologize. I was like, I knew that I knew she was gonna start a fire. Of course, of course. All right, extinguish, you don't have time. Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Darn it. Oh, no, don't run outside. Get a fire extinguisher. Help. Extinguish. Go here. Don't die on day 1. Well, now it's day 2 of the episode. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay, come here. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Thanks, Fitness Fest. Oh my goodness, is she gonna die? I can't. All right. And why isn't she getting away? Go here. And why aren't they helping? And where's the... And of course, I don't have a smoke detector. Of course I don't. Of course, that's the one thing I forgot. Oh my gosh, she's gonna die on day 1, isn't she? Oh boy. Oh, I guess... No, she's not dying on day 1. Okay, we're... Oh man. Well, there you have it. The end of this Let's Play. Dream Home Decorator. The end. Oh my goodness. I knew she should have just had cereal. I knew it. Oh man. All right. Well, we'll just play it out. We'll just play it out. Oh man, I totally even... And then we'll go back to the original. We won't save it. Well, there you have it. This is why this is going live. Whereas I probably wouldn't have, Yeah. Well, great. Fire. Nearby fire. Singed. Oh my goodness. So yeah, with the Let's Plays, like the thing that I like about very veggie, at least it has a task and things you have to do, but it does kind of get boring. Like, here's it was canceled in this episode. No, we'll just become a free roaming ghost. I wish we didn't have the choice of being a ghost. Thanks, Hayden. Thanks. The business is all yours now, Hayden. It's all yours. Your evil plan has worked. You are the Sugarbaker. And of course, and then she's just like, all right, well, that happened. And they're not even sad. Oh my goodness. All right, so, we can't do anything just yet, can we? All right, we're sadly gonna say exit the main menu. Oh, that's fine. Oh my goodness. That's exactly. Netflix was like, we're gonna nick this episode. No pun intended. Oh wait, I didn't want to go back to that. Sorry. Well, that was disappointing. I apologize. But hey, thanks for hanging in there with me, Nick. I appreciate that so much. All right. There we go. Here we are. Back to her brushing her teeth. Take 2. All right. So that leads me to, I really wanted to cheat their skills just to get them, for me not to focus on that aspect of the gameplay. And maybe I could tell a story or two, that required. But now that I know this is a television, I just saw a painting and was like, oh, this is great. So Reese, let's come here and watch the cooking channel. And that'll help their cooking skills. And then we'll have you clean this. And here we are, back to Sugarbakers. So this is the story of Designing Women. These are the Sugarbakers. I'll make that a kitchen. And then, oh, while we're here, build mode. I always forget fire. The smoke detectors. Oh my gosh. Is it a smoke detector? Oh my gosh. But do you know, Nick, one thing that I watched your family home build with the mom and the son, and that is an interesting story. Like, I'm curious, like I was invested, like, well, who is this father and why is he sometimes in their lives and sometimes not? And I think that's a good story, right? um I think that's an interesting story. But because I think with like being with like the let's play, like especially when it's like very veggie, it's like how much is Broxton just gonna sit there and potter? Like how much am I just gonna be working on their skills? And like the dream of like if this was a rules, to me, Reese is the decorator and the owner, and is your cooking skills excellent? No fires, perfect. It's nice that she can watch that right there. Oh, what did I? Oh, maybe I. Let's watch cooking channel. It's nice that they like the let's play of very veg. At least they have something to do, but they don't really. But I feel like I get stuck in that task of they got to potter, they got to do the wellness. So there's really it's like it's hard to like figure out where's the story, what's really happening with them, and how do you get people to be invested, right? I think that's a challenge. Do we have a bookshelf? We're gonna get everyone. Is this a bookshelf? No. Oh, but we have a books over here. Sorry. Read. Do we have a cooking book? No. I love how we come with all these books, but we don't. But we have to buy a cooking book. Let's purchase cooking. And let's cooking. Hello, cooking. I swear there's so many books sometimes. Okay. All right. Thanks, notification wall. What does this say? Thank you for ordering. And we will read something. No, not read something. I apologize. We will read cooking. Now, the other thing that's interesting to me is I don't know how these come in different positions. I think maybe Toni is older and that's how it goes. But in Cass, Reese was the first one I made. But nope. And we have another fairy at the door. Let's... Hayden, you can come and say hello. On Eric. Spy. Well, she is nosy. She could spy on him. Do a howdy introduction. Yes, perfect. I'm glad you like it. Sometimes I might have a storyline beforehand, but other times the story comes together as I build. Oh, nice. That's fun. But yeah, that's an interesting story. That's like, who's this father? There's a mystery there. That's, a good starting point. So maybe Broxton decides. So yes. Okay. So Broxton decides to leave the family and follow his dreams, but comes back later. But he still shows up here and there. This is yes. So this house is literally the space. Like it really is what the living room looks like. It's like this is like where their kitchen is. They had sort of a back room there. The front is exactly a replica of the house. All right, she is uncomfortable because she has to go to bladder. All right, Toni, what are you doing? Where's Toni? I'm losing her in the clutter. All right, let's get you to bladder. And then Reese. Okay, perfect. And then she's getting hungry. Hopefully Reese will get her cooking up and she can make something without burning down the house. So so the first, so Broxton, Maeve, and I want it to be the perfect family. So Broxton probably won't leave. They'll probably stay. But I always thought like maybe Maeve would leave because she's always unhappy. Maybe she'll have an affair. I don't know, but I kind of wanted the first one to be squeaky clean. And then when it comes to like Regina becoming like the villainous Valentine, I'm like, oh boy, that's where drama could be. And maybe that's the reason she is villainous because her parents' relationship was so perfect. And, and I don't know, could that be a possibility? And I feel like she's going to have an heir and a spare like later in life when she's more as an adult. All right, I clearly. Oh, why can't you sit there? Interesting. Oh, because he's sitting there. Oh, right. All right, Reese, we're going to have you stop. Maybe you'll make a salad for everybody because that'll help your cooking skill. Oh, darn it. We need to serve lunch. Oh, no, I don't. I thought that was more choices. More choices is always at the top. More choices. Serve lunch. Where's more choices? Can you not serve a salad for lunch? Oh, garden salad. Here, I was just looking for salad. It's like, perfect. All right, so where is... Like, oh, this house is just so crazy for me. But that's right, my fault. That's right, Daisy is the perfect figure. That is sort of the truth when it comes to your Sims. Like, you don't... It's like, I want them to be happy. They're like my kids. Like there is a Let's Play that I saw on Reddit where they designed it. It's 10 generations, but it's like based on horror movies. And so like every generation is based on a different horror movie. And you have to like the first one is like you have to kidnap people and put them in their basement. And I'm like, I wonder if I should play that just to kind of get me more into a conflict situation when it comes to The Sims. More because it's like I struggle with I want everyone to be happy. It's like I want everyone to like each other and get along. Oh, what's going on here, Reese? What's going on? Contemplating the color green and how beautiful it would be to paint your kitchen green, perhaps? No. Oh, darn it. here I'm thinking we started from where we left off, but nope. She doesn't have a job yet. We have to grab a serving, and then we will get her that Dream Home Decorator job. Now, this is the best part about Let's Plays. This is stuff you would not see. And I feel like I could make the drama better in a Let's Play if I would have... But I don't know. There could be, season 2 isn't live, it's edited. I think that when you enter the eggplant generation, it will feel a lot better. I think so too. Because based on the description of the Jinn, they don't seem great. They don't seem great. And of course, she is evil. Like, oh. And so I think some of that's going to help with the drama, maybe. Oh, why are you sad? Lonely? Oh. Why weren't we talking? All right. Reese, let's go get you a job. How about I use her computer? Let's go there. Oh my goodness, I need more choices. And of course, I wasn't thinking I also need to... Oh my goodness, there's so many... Career. Find a job. But yeah, I feel like Regina's gonna cause drama. I think she's gonna... Our perfect little Regina is gonna be... Not so excellent. All right, interior decorator. Excellent. Antoinette, how are you? You need the social. Let's talk to Hayden. Hayden, come over here and... Pry for secrets. Sure, why not? Let's see. Oh, did you get that job? Perfect. Now let's search for a gig. And let's go. I wanted to go back to the Munch family. Perfect. And perfect. She goes back to work at 9 a.m. So that is lovely. Sims Day Monday. Oh, and a cult legacy challenge. Yeah, that does seem kind of mysterious here and there. Okay, see, that does sound interesting. I don't normally play with the occults. Like, of course, I have the Fairy Berry one, and that one's kind of sort of fun, but it's not really, I don't know, the fairies are very nice. And with the fairies, I wasn't expecting that to enjoy the pack as much as I did enjoy it, or have been enjoying it. It's kind of fun to see the fairies fly around. All right, let's join the conversation. Let's play hide and seek. We'll tell you a funny story. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Yes, I do like Fairy Berry Apothecary. I redid their house. So on one of my TT builds, we rebuilt their house. Because I think we're going to start seeing more clients at the house because now they're at level 5. And it's like, there's like, that forging is just so, the forging is sort of boring. So of course they're going to start a garden now, hopefully create the ingredients, and then we're going to have them, perfect, it's a comedy. And then they'll start seeing clients at home. And I wanted it to be a better space to see the clients at home because those clients like to wander about. So, and then, maybe that's going to create some kind of conflict, perhaps. Oh, let's change their... Oops. I have UI cheats in, by the way. So we're dropping their money to the year that this series started and to when it ended. So 1986, 1993. So 86 and 93, because I gave them a lot of money for decorating. And then that way, maybe, their goal is to see how much money they can make. And they're uncomfortable by the Zeds. And then clean up. Perfect. Well, because yes, well, thank you. Yes, I was looking for all the rhymes because I wanted to be, I'll do a fairy berry, but then I didn't know what they could do, and then it was like, apothecary. But the hard thing about that is when fairy berry, because it's a costume, right? So they don't live in it all the time, and then when they get promoted, it switches. So it's like it switches. Behind the scenes, Fairy Berry is my sim self, in the bear costume. And so every time Fairy Berry gets promoted, they switch back to their human and their job, their career outfit. All right, look at that comedy. It's funny here at Sugarbaker's. All right, so upstairs, let's go. Antonia, so we'll get Toni to Zed. And then we'll do... All right. Toni, you'll stop. Reese, you will go up here to go to the bladder. And while we're here, we'll turn the sink into a bathroom sink. Perfect, we did. And then maybe get you off to Zed. And then let's... Hayden's doing great. So Hayden, how about you read about cooking? Get that cooking skill up. That would be hilarious. So, yes. In the end, they transform into their true sim self. Like, that is the fun. That would actually be hilarious. But they probably won't, but that would be hilarious. Oh man, that would be funny. Okay. Now I know you were excited for the fairy pack. Like you were looking forward to the fairy pack. Have you? Do you have it? Do you enjoy it? Do you play it? All right, Reese's or Hayden. I still think that Reese is in the first position, so I'm like, wait. And okay, your energy's going down or up. I apologize. All right. So yeah, so if this was like a real series and if we could make it something interesting, Reese is the designer. Toni would be more like the contractor. And while we're at it, let's go to Social Bunny. And Hayden would be the one who takes care of all the bills. And then the comedy ensues. And we're going to turn off Social Bunny. Oh my goodness, this phone has so many. There's so many things to go after. I wish there was a search bar so you could just type in what we want and what we don't want, or what we're looking for. Now let's turn off Cupid's Corner too. Deactivate. And then social. Oh my goodness. Where is? Oh my gosh, I don't even know where. Oh well. Social Bunny. Where's Social Bunny? Does it have its own app? Maybe it does it. Oh, it does. Darn it. So you did buy the fairy pack. It's first thing when it came nice. The build style is out of my comfort zone, but I want to try and build something nice at some point. I like the way they made fairies a lot, but the fairy skills kind of bland. The skill is bland. See, that would be cool. The magic duel with spellcasters. That because they have like that backstory. You would think that there would be some kind of gameplay with that backstory of rivalries, and so I'm surprised there isn't. But am I surprised, right? That there isn't, you know. But it'd be cool if they had different skulls. Like if there was like the sugar skulls, but there's the fairies have like this whole different skull. It's like, oh. Like I think their wings are okay, and I like that you can, but I do agree with the style. Like, I mean, it's cute. The problem is there's a lot of computer stuff, and I just wish there was a like some kind of fairy computer, just a new computer, especially if the naturopathic career has. Oh, I'm used to. All right, let's get you to bladder, and then we'll get you to Zed. I just, it's like, did we need another bookshelf? Why can't we get like some kind of cool fairy notepad? Especially if they're going to have to use it for the naturopathic career all the time, because there isn't a really good nature looking computer except for the one from Cottage Living. So it's like, okay, but then you need Cottage Living. And then it's like, and why do we have a kitchen and a bathroom and a bedroom when they can all just sleep in the fairy house or on the ground? So it's kind of like, okay, it's nice that we have all this bed, but did we really need it? Especially if they can sleep on the ground now and sleep in the fairy house and bathe in the fairy house, and they don't need to eat if they're a fairy. So why do we have a kitchen? I mean, I get it if maybe they're married to a mortal, but maybe a mortal doesn't want, a mossy covered bedspread. So yeah, so there's a lot that's cute, but then there's a lot that, there's a lot that makes sense, and then there's a lot that doesn't make sense. All right, so I guess we'll, oh, no, good, Reese is up, perfect. Good morning, Reese. Now this journaling, I tell you, everyone does a journaling. All right, so we are gonna. You're not hungry yet. You're gonna have leftovers. We'll watch a channel. Let's watch that cooking channel. And I thought I heard someone knock at the door. No, maybe it's just me. Nice. I think it's a solid pack. I enjoyed it. I like the spring water that they can go and hang out at, and I think the world's really pretty, especially where it's like you have like the fairy world, but then you have the gnomes, and of course I love gnomes. So it's kind of like I like that area. I like the shop. I think it's a, and I love their animation when they ferry about, and I like the wings. So I was surprised that I enjoyed it as much. Of course, I haven't played as much gameplay as I should have by now, but besides the apothecary skill. All right, comedy cooking. It would be nice if she got to 2 before work, and she might need a nap. All right, great. Oh, and okay, perfect. Let's bring you here. Oh, perfect. And she's still sleeping. That's what like Let's Plays or like live playing. It's like, oh, you'll see how sloppy of a game player I am. Just because I feel like with the Let's Play recorded, I'm more calm. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, so I still think that she's in first position. Brighten your day. Good morning. Nice to see you. I'm gonna sit here at this desk and talk to you about rainbows. Siwa. Yeah. All right, perfect. Charisma skills. And she's getting hungry. She's hungry. I don't know. Do we? I don't know. Do we? Let's just have leftovers. Let's just do the leftovers. We'll just have some salad for breakfast. Oh, did we not? Is there no more choices? More choices? Open? There's no salad? Did she clean it up? Oh no, darn. Maybe she. Oh, well. Well, it is a breakfast cereal kind of day. More choices. Have a quick drink or meal. And I wish this microwave didn't like pop up. I wish it was only on microwaves. Because you're just like, why are you even there? We don't have a microwave. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's how I feel like, baby, I feel like all over the place. But thank you. Yes, it is juggling. And I'm also streaming on 3 I have the Twitch, the YouTube, because the YouTube, I want it to be more where I have everything. So I'm on the YouTube and the TikTok and the Twitch. So it's like I'm looking at all 3 like chats. Like, oh. And then trying to do the gameplay, think of a good story on my feet of, because I think like it would be nice if Toni was handy, the handiness skill. And then how are you, Reese? Because I'm more focused on Reese right now, like because I want her to. Oh, let's get you. I love how she just put the bowl there. I totally spaced that out. Here, clean that up for me. Thanks, I will. And then we'll get. Okay, perfect. Just keep on watching. Oh, darn, did I not do that again? Oh my goodness, these sync types. I feel like I did it in the fire episode. Make that a bathroom. Although it could be a kitchen, just because it's a public space. And I could have made this into a business, right? Maybe in a couple of, once I get used to the Dream Home Decorator, turn this into a business, get a kiosk, And then they could also just make money for people coming in and like doing consultations, right? My favorite platform to stream, I don't know. I think TikTok is really easy. I think TikTok Studio is fantastic. Like, right? You just download it and select what you're going to stream and you're going live. That I think is great. But I don't know if finding an audience on TikTok is always great. Whereas Twitch, you can select, oh, I want to watch Sims, and it just takes you to all the Sims people playing Sims. Whereas TikTok, right? Like, it's crazy to me how much I post about the Sims, and all my hashtags are Sims, and she did eggs and toast. Don't burn down the place. But she has cooking skills, right? Okay. But her needs are terrible. No, don't go red. So that's what I like about stream. But I feel like if you're going to stream, you have a specific person to watch. So I don't know if you cruise stream as much as people would cruise TikTok. Because TikTok, right, it's just like, oh, moving on to the next, moving on to the next. And YouTube, I think you have to be, right? Is it really a specific audience? So I don't know. But for me, going live on TikTok is really easy. All right, so we have Toni is eating, and then we're going to, go off to Bladder. And then Reese, how are you doing, my friend? She is doing great. We might have her, what time is it? 7 a.m. And she's working on that cooking skill too. Nice. Maybe we'll get her to brush her teeth and maybe psych herself up, work on that charisma. And I'm surprised she doesn't need a skill. So that I find fascinating, but... All right. Oh. Perfect. And then Hayden still zetting away. And it's like, here, do I speed up? Do I not speed up? All right, Hayden, it's almost, or Reese, it's almost 8. And I have autonomy off, and so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe they should. I'm usually better at managing multiple. I prefer playing multiple characters in a household. All right, it's almost time for Reese's decorating gig in 1 hour. Get to the client slot one time to chat with them, or on time to chat with them about what they are looking for before starting renovation. All right. Too bad we can't get there early. All right, so Toni. We'll have them watch the cooking channel too. Watch current channel. Hayden's getting up. We'll bring Hayden down here. I know it's finally her first assignment. So let's have her stop. It's 8:30. Let's just get. Oh, she's gonna get hungry along the way. All right, so let's go to Bladder. Hygiene's okay. And then we'll get into one of her everyday outfits. And Hayden, my friend, where are you? Good morning, Hayden. Do you have, I don't want her to burn anything down. Don't burn it down, Hayden. Oh, but I still think I have that salad. What do I think that? Okay. Oh, time to design. It's time for Reese to head to the client's lot. Getting there on time can be a good opportunity to get to know the clients. likes and dislikes. Ready to head over? Let's go to work. I was like, sent alone? What? I don't. I was like, can I send to all three of them? That was my thinking, that they would all go together. So maybe I should open up. I should probably make the downstairs a business. Oh, perfect. This was the outfit I wanted to change her into. Okay. I don't know. Do we really need to talk to Lucas? He is a client, it says. So we'll do a friendly introduction. And this guy is also a client, Gunther. For the longest time, I always thought Gunther and was the father. I didn't realize he was a brother. So we'll do a friendly introduction. Hey, buddy, what do you want to decorate? Take before and after photos to document your work as an interior decorator. It's important to learn how to take control and get that perfect shot. Okay, perfect. Well, but do we have to know, what are we decorating? We are renovating a room. So just any room. Oh, so let's knock on the door. You guys are distracting us. All right. I wish they would greet us so we would know, like, do we just talk to anyone? Where's the mom? Okay, Mila. Is that her name, Mila? There's so many characters now, I can't keep all their names together. Thank you. Yes, she does look very professional, doesn't she? This is the outfit that I want her to, like, meet people for the first time in. And then there's another one. Oh, where did Mila go? Okay, well, lovely patio. Love to see your patio. Looks great. Oh, there she is. And we'll do, let's do a friendly introduction. It's so gloomy. That's one thing I don't like about seasons. I feel like every seasons is so gloomy in my game. I think that's why I like Oasis Springs. At least it's always sunny. Asked to see mood board. Okay, sure. You have a mood board? Who has a mood board? Okay, so we're visiting their lot, and we're getting to know them, I think. And of course, well, when we send them away, maybe we'll raid their fridge. See what's... Okay, what are we learning about them? Ask about favorite design. Okay. Send client away. Ask about favorite design. See mood board. Discuss decor trends. All right, that's what we're doing. Oh, she has like a mood board. I love how she just has the computer. Oh, does she like red, or is that... Does it tell us? And then what room are we decorating? Just any room? Smežalklem. Okay, what did we learn? She wants that red couch? Is that what we want? Oh, a little... Okay, look at those designs. Nice. Some patterns. Okay, I don't know what we learned. What did we learn? Ask about favorite designs? I don't know what we learned. Did we learn anything? No. Or does it come in our work? Okay, perfect. It does. Okay, so likes the color yellow and likes fitness and likes the color gray. Okay. I'm so used to having like a pop down. Like, so, all right. Well, then we're going to send you away. Because we did that. Take photos before. Is it this room we're designing? Let's do this room. I guess, like, right? Maybe they want to change this into a gym. Okay. All right. So we're going to send you away. Send client away. Yes. Now, do they all leave or just the one? All right. It looks like everyone is leaving. Or they disappeared. Did they all just disappear? Oh, she did just disappear. Where did okay? Well, that was crazy. All right, so we'll say this is what we are designing. So let's. Here's that memory card. Okay, so we just have to take photos. So take a camera. Oh, take a selfie. Oh no! Wait. So we can. Well, here. This is what I did a little. So that's kind of fun. Those are kind of fun. Okay, if we do on the ground, interior decorator, take before photo. Perfect. This is a good one. We'll take it here. And then let's see, can we... Oh, maybe let's do this photo. Oh, and then maybe we'll take a photo here. Interior decorator. Take before photo. And there's our photo in our inventory. Take a photo. Lovely. And then what else do we need? Maybe we'll take up this corner. Interior decorator, take before photo. That's a good before photo. All right. Now what? Now I have to get to work. Enter build mode and make renovations. Perfect. Take after photos. Okay. Reveal newly decorated space to client. All right. So let's pause. And I wish we could look at the photos. So we took a photo of this corner, and here. Okay. All right. Well, let's renovate this one. Make it into a gym. And let's go yellow, gray, fitness. And what is our budget? Our budget is 2,168 simoleons. So yes, I will save the game. That's a good... So lately, I'm hoping the game doesn't kick me out. When I have like this, when I do TikTok lives, it kicks me out of the game. Like the game for some reason doesn't like perfect. And I do have that memory boost. So that memory boost that they've added to, like, I'll just show it off. Game options, other, I have this. So that memory boost early access, it's enabled. So I've been having a lot of luck with that. So that's been great. So, but thank you so much for telling me to save the game. So it's because TikTok's, so for some reason the game, I don't know, just, I would have troubles with the game plus the studio running at the same time. Not too sure why that is, but. All right, so we're going to enter in build mode. We're going to make a yellow gray workout room. All right, is there even a gym category for stylized room? I don't know. Let's do, maybe because, the kids are growing up. Maybe they need some fitness. But do I get rid of things? That's where I'm like, do they love this stuff though? Is there a way to make like a gym section? Let's look at this. Like, could this be like the gym area? Like, we don't need this closet. Why do you have a closet in this area? You guys don't look like you guys care about hanging up your clothes. So we'll take that away. So maybe this is the gym area. Maybe we don't get rid of their gaming area. Because, they probably need their gaming. I mean, their foosball table. So we'll keep that because at least it's gray. And we'll put the rug over there. I don't want to get completely, make the kids hate me. And then what we can do, can we extend this out? Wait, did our budget change? Because I deleted stuff? I don't remember. I should have been paying attention to that, but I wasn't. All right, so let's build maybe like a separate room. Okay, perfect. 206. And then we'll pretend like we can't find this wallpaper. So maybe we make it a different. So maybe that's where the yellow is going to come in at. And then because they. So let's do packs. We'll choose Get Together, because that's the world we're in, right? From Windenburg. And then we will choose the game pack of Dream Home Decorator. We'll try to use the pack that we're here for. And then is there, I always forget where things are. Are they kit? Are they, is it fitness? But is there another game, another fitness? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Spa Day. All right, that's what we'll use. So we'll use, and I also have Better Build on. Just because I figured if I'm going in, I'm going to need to see everything. So Get Together, Dream Home Decorator, Fitness. That seems reasonable. So let's search. Perfect. And then we'll hit 1 on the build by, and it'll extend our catalog. And we'll just put things out here for now. And then, oh, let's also go with the colors of gray and yellow. Colors, yellow, gray. And then, I don't know, do they need a chair? We'll put 2 chairs there for now. And then, oh, but these are cute. Maybe these, well, are better than a chair. And then now fitness stuff, I guess. And these are dance floors. Okay. And maybe this is not the room they want, but it's the room they're going to get. And what kind of workout? It's like, I really want the, we'll have to, I love the exercise bikes that come with Adventure Awaits. So maybe, and I think maybe this should face a window. And I'm hoping that's playtest, they can get on that. And then it's yellow, but is there any kind of fun yellow? No. Oh, I wonder why it didn't give me yellow. Because there is no yellow. All right. Well, you know which yellow I'm going to use. Let's go back here. Let's get rid of those. Because that really didn't work in my favor. There is this yellow one from... Let's get rid of the gray. Let's go to yellow. From that, like this is kind of, you know, I could see the guys liking this maybe. That could be a possible. But like this one is what I was thinking. Because I think this is a cool wallpaper from Machino, the Machino pack. Is that what it's called? And then maybe we use this one, like in the gaming room. This Better Build is a little, it's a little too big for itself. And then we probably have to put a door in there. You know, that's kind of a good fitness, you know. It's like in motion. And let's get that. Is there a category? Let's see what the bike is. Oh, I should have did exercise bike. Look at that. Oh, wow. That comes... Oh, wait. Is that the trainer instructor spinning bike? Okay. I was like, wow, that is a big workout space. And then, you know, let's do 2. How much money? Oh, those are only $350. Wow, okay. Simoleons. Sorry, simoleons. All right. So we're at 2,504 simoleons. Now, do we do anything with the flooring? I don't know. But we need a door. So let's go to a door. And maybe... do we make it a yellow door? I don't know. But let's go. Does Dream Home Decorator come with a door? Oh my goodness. Dream Home Decorator has a game pack. Go down. Oh, it does come with a door. Oh, maybe this one. Right, then that way they know who's in there. Oh, it's also taking it from there. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have 184 more to go. Let's see what kind of colors it has. I think a black one might be cool. Is that black or is that brown? That looks brown. That one. You know, that's kind of cool. Then you can kind of see who's over here if you don't know if anyone's there and you don't really have to open a door. And then is there any kind of, what do we have? 184. Are there any kind of workout mats? No. Oh wait, because I'm Dream Home Decorator. Okay. I don't know. Did the machines need a mat underneath it? I mean, you know, technically yes, but in, you know, Sims world, do they need it? I don't think so. No. How about... you know, let's call it good. That way we're under budget, so we're at 184. Okay. So let's go back in. You know, it was very exciting. It wasn't as exciting as I was hoping it to be, but that's all right. Okay, so let's go interior decorator, take after photo. Okay. Maybe like this. Sure. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Reese. You're doing such wonderful work. Okay, let's do... can we take a picture of the wall? Oh, let's not do that. Let's do this. Interior decorator, take after photo. There, perfect. Yes. Here's your yellow and a door. All right, perfect. All right, I think those, we'll just say that's all the photos we really need, because, I mean, we just moved things around. Okay, so now what? Interior decorator, done. Okay, now let's go to take photo. Oh, we have to take 3 photos. Okay, so it is a 3 photo requirement. All right, fine. Then let's take a picture of just this. Great. Take after photo. Doing such a great job, Reese. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lovely. All right. Excellent. All right, perfect. Now reveal newly decorated space to the client. Reveal newly decorated space to the client. After redecorating the space to fit the client Sim's preference, click on the decorator Sim and then call clients to lot. Okay, perfect. So what are we doing? Select photos for the reveal. All right, so let's do... well, too bad I didn't take a picture of the space that we actually did, but that's all right. Okay. Lesson learned. Okay. All right, Reese, let's go. With Reese, let's click on Reese. She is running to go catch those clients of the Munch family. And hopefully they say, thank you very much. Oh, where are you going? Oh, host reveal event. Oh, we have to go to an event. Oh, they're showing up. Okay. Do you want to personally show off the renovated space to the clients? Yes. Oh, wow, we have an holy... okay. Reveal... wow. Okay. Reveal renovated space, show off objects, chat with clients, and ask clients for their final verdict. Okay. Well, what do we do? Let's go here. Intense workout. No. How do I show off my work? I don't know how to show off the work. Okay. It doesn't take me. Let's talk. Okay, reveal renovation to client. So I have to click on the client. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's not even in the space. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, she's showing them. Oh my goodness, they're okay. Let's take this down. They have their eyes covered. How exciting! She has a yellow plumb bob for the occasion. Of course, because she's hungry. Oh, perfect. Look at that. So lovely. After. Before. After. Ta-da! Ta-da! Looks the same. Excellent. Oh, she loves it. Do you love it? They like it? Let me write that down in a notebook. All right. Ask your final verdict. Mila is still looking around. Okay, Mila is still checking it out. All right, Gunther, you're going to be strong. Oh, she's scaring him? But how do I chat with clients? Just any kind of chat, perhaps? Like nothing specific, it doesn't look like. So we'll say interests. We'll ask about taste and decor. I'm going to say your decor is, is library chic. Oh, no, her hunger is going. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh, Mila's looking at it. Great. Exercise bike. Maybe Mila's going to find a husband now. She's going to work out herself. Oh, perfect. Look at him. He likes it. You're welcome, buddy. I don't even know his name. Lucas. Sorry, I forgot your name, Lucas. All right, Gunther, what about you, buddy? What do you... Oh, that's Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Wolfgang, Gunther, Lucas. Mila loves her bikes, it looks like. Perfect. And then show off objects. How do you show off? Okay, check this out. Okay, we'll stop chatting and we're going to show this off. Come look at your exercise bikes that only three out of the four of you can use. Do you love that? Look at Gunther. He's like, look out, candy bar. Candy bear. That's not a color. All right, show it off again. Check this out. We have to do it 3 times. Okay, so that means at least 3 objects I have to do. Check this out. Look it out. Check it out, guys. Perfect. Now we have to ask for their final verdict. Well, I think they like it. But who knows? Ask for final... Oh, she's going to run. Mila, you spent all this money. What are your thoughts? What's your final verdict? Oh, we made a friend, hopefully, perhaps. I'm ready to talk about the renovation. Okay. Okay. I'm Wolfgang. You're the one who's going to tell me what to do. You're going to give me the final approval. All right, buddy. What do you think? Are you ready to get fit for summer? Oh, are they shaking hands? Perfect. I'm ready. Okay, wait. To wrap this up, you are. Okay. I have to talk to you now, too? Gunther? All right, Gunther, what are your thoughts? Listen. You can read a book on that exercise machine. I guess you did a good job. It's just not my taste. Of course it's not. Technically, all the boxes were checked, just not filling it. Well, because you don't look like you work out. All right, ask clients for the fun. No, we have to ask another one. Does he have a say too? Oh, geez, Lucas. All right. Well, what do you think? I mean, you gave me a hug. I mean, Look at that handshaking. Perfect. Wow, we made 1,018 simoleons. That always seems to be a price in this game because I sold a vase with that, I think. Results: Reese has completed the gig and has received the following results. Money earned 648 simoleons. Professional reputation improved significantly. All right, good job. You know, we got it. That's perfect. So we are going to go. Hello, Pink Lemonade. Nice to see you. We are playing some Dream Home Decorator with our Designing Women inspired gameplay of the Sugarbakers. And, you know, we just had a very successful renovation of the Munch house. We built them a gem. All right, let's get to Bladder really quickly. All right, Reese, get to Bladder. Let's check on Antonia. Or Antoinette. Her name used to be, and we changed it. So Toni. And did she get skills? Oh, she's at level 2 cooking skills. Yes, wasn't that exciting? Oh, it was very exciting. All right, perfect. And there was a promotion, promoted to interior designer technician. Reese has been promoted to interior design technician. I think I've heard that before. And she has also received the following bonus: 370 simoleons, issues of Interior Design magazine. Perfect. Love a subscription. She may also find more challenging and constraining interior decorator gigs from clients. Interior design technician vacation not needed. That's right. I can take time off whenever she wants to. All right, let's get you to hygiene. And Reese, let's get you to hunger. Oh, just don't burn down the house. And then Hayden, how are you? Oh, perfect. Oh, Hayden's still in her pajamas. All right, well, great. Glad she changed. All right, so let's go off to Reese, sorry, and let's just get you a salad because I don't want you to burn anything down. And I always think I have leftovers still. Why do I think I have leftovers? And let's serve dinner. We'll just say it is that garden salad. Perfect. And of course, now we have bills to pay. Oh my goodness. And those bills are 4,000. Well, you know, I think it's time to get another job. We got to pay for some of this stuff. And then maybe next Friday we'll get Toni off to a career. Oh, she's taking a shower in Reese's bathroom. Maybe they'll go off to jobs too. And maybe we'll design the living space to be a business. So, you know, it is supposed to be a business. So we'll turn this into a business. We'll get a kiosk, and I don't know if we have anything for sale, or we just people pay to come for consultation, right? We charge for consultations. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do, you know. Someone needs to be that's a great point. Because what if I just send them off to work on their own, right? I don't technically have to go with them. That could be good. And I wanted Toni to do more. She's ready to go and be handy. Like if she sold like craftables, because she's supposed to be like if this was like a real sitcom and a real thing, I would make her the contractor. And of course, we have pixels. We have that pixel trade on, because I thought that would be kind of fun to have, like, you know, if people were paying for consultations. Hayden would be the person taking care of the bills, and I like to write the books, yes, because I wanted to do Hayden as an author, or like her inspiration was to be like she loved books. And what if because her father in the sitcom is in publishing, so Payne was in publishing. So perfect, Pink Lemonade. Maybe that's the name of her publishing company, Pink Lemonade Production. No, but thank you, and also thank you for the heart me's on the TikTok and this 11 populars. I appreciate that so much. Oh my goodness. All right, are you hungry? How are you? You're hungry too. Let's just call it a meal. Even though, and Payden is perfect, like, right, she's still in her pajamas. So I was thinking that maybe she wrote romance novels, right? Like, what if maybe that could be a conflict. Like if this was like the sitcom, that would be the conflict, because right, it takes place in Georgia. Maybe she starts writing like antebellum romance stories, and it causes, a storyline, right, of conflict of like, why are you writing about antebellum South love stories? But they probably sell. I mean, I'm always fascinated when you go to the pharmacy. Not that I'm always at the pharmacy, but when you go to the pharmacy and there's all those books, like those paperback books, I find that just the most fascinating thing. It's like I would, oh darn it, Hayden, you don't. That's I forget to. We'll also have to fix all of these things. See, they're like looking at her like antebellum books. She wants to do antebellum books. What? Um, But like, who are all those authors? Like at the pharmacy, I'm just fascinated by. Like, oh, wouldn't that be great if you could just write a book a month? Like, just turn it out, and that would be amazing. All right. Well, Reese, you let's. Oh, they're all getting the Zeds. All right, let's get you off. Oh no, we will. How about you clean up? Did you make a salad and then put this? Oh no, no, where are you going? And then put this in the fridge, put away. I think I hit clean up last time. And then, Toni, my friend, we will get you up here. And then we will get to use. And then we'll get you off to Zed, Toni. Reese, my friend, how are you? You just needed the Zeds. All right, well, let's go upstairs. And of course, all right, Hayden, how are you? We'll sit you there for a second, Hayden. And then Reese, we will get you upstairs. And for good measure, we'll go to the bathroom and then get her to Zed's. Okay, perfect. And then, Hayden, how about you go back to... Is that the cookbook? Oh, that is the cookbook. Okay, read that. Maybe she's bored all day and she just wants to look at recipes and watches the cooking show channel. Oops, sorry, give you some privacy in your toities. Oh, hello, I know. Let's get you to sleep. Nice. Reese, are you off to Zed? Yes, okay, perfect. And Hayden, my friend, you're just going to read about cooking. Perfect. And Nick, I'm going to save so we don't lose that. Well, I think I'm going to end the live stream here because we usually just go from 7 to 9 Pacific time, and it's almost 9. It's 8:45. But I don't really see anything else happening just yet because, right, they're all just going to go to Zed, and then Hayden's just going to sleep. So on that note, why don't we go through... So, the gameplay will pretty much just be over, and we'll just go through these sinks really quickly and select sink type. And then we'll do some housekeeping. Do some housekeeping for the next 15 minutes, maybe? Sink type, bathroom, perfect. And then Hayden, my friend. Oh, your bathroom's over there. This is a sink type of kitchen. No, don't do it. Sink type, bathroom. And then, that sink type is bathroom. Sink type, bathroom. And I wish they could read in bed. That would be cute if they could read in bed. Bathroom. Okay, perfect. Now, is there anything else I need? We got the fire alarm because we burnt down the kitchen earlier. Let's move that. I don't like that there. So we'll put that there. And then what else do we need? We have the trash bin. So we have the bin. And then that television. I got to rethink that television. But I like that there, though. I like that picture, having a picture frame there. But that is okay. All right. I think that's it. And And Hayden's going to be responsible for paying the bills. So that's who I want to pay all the bills. But should we go pay the bills? Is she reading? She's still... Are you still alive? I love how she's just still in her pajamas. All right. And then we have the post box here. Oh, wait. Does that always... I don't remember... Let's pay. Why not? We have the funds. 4505. And because it is a big house, we should probably turn off the lights. I feel like... Oh, it does go away. Okay, I was like, I don't remember the mail popping out. All right, she's still reading her cookbook. All right, great. She's leveled up. Let's get her... I mean, she's ready for Zed. So let's just get to those Zeds, my friend. All right, Hayden's going to go off to Zed, and then we are going to, I think, end the live stream. Thank you so much for joining me, Nick. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Pink Lemonade, for the gifts and all the likes. I really appreciate that, too. And all those wonderful people on YouTube, we appreciate it as well. All right, thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back, this is going to be a fan fiction Friday thing, so we'll just play the Designing Women on Fridays, or the Sugarbakers on Fridays. But, it was really fun. Oh my goodness. And now we have to, we'll just, maybe we should turn off these lights. That way the bills don't go. Can we do an auto? We'll do all lights. Okay. Lights out, ladies. Okay, perfect. Well, they're off to Zed. We don't want to pay that high price in bills anymore. And there we have it. The Sugarbakers. Episode 1. Live stream. We'll be back on Sims Day Friday. That's how I say it in my videos. But we'll be back next Friday with more Sugarbakers. But we'll probably be live, throughout the week playing other games. We really haven't decided, just not other games, but other, episodes of things. Thank you all so much, and we'll save and end the live